Galar Origins is the newest PvP game and it sucks. Also, I'm going to be Nuzlocking it in the hardcore variety because that's what I legally have to do. Also, consistency. Anywho, attempt 1. Whilst streaming on twitch.tv/Galvantulo2015, I just recently became Twitch affiliated so I could start earning money, dollar. Anyways, I lose attempt 1 because this game sucks. First trainer, like most PvP games, has 2 1-pulls which I can easily kill with my Spigatito. I use a glitch Jahim taught me, his channel is in the description, because I give credit unlike somebody. Because if I didn't use the trainer skip, I would wipe from being poisoned because 1, I get no free healing until I get past like 4 mandatory trainers, and 2, Professor Oak doesn't give me any Pokeballs, so I have to beat a bunch of trainers to earn enough money to buy 1 ball. Which is how I lose the first attempt, because the last trainer on the route has 3 level 5s, 1 being a Bunnelby with Mud Slap and Leer, so that's less hitting and me taking more damage. A Fletchling, because I choose the silly grass cat and I lose half my health to a peck followed by a quick attack, which leads to Big Squirrel, who's quite tanky and is able to finish me off, because Mud Slap equal bad. Attempt 2, we get to the first gym. However, I did kill 2 of the encounters before the first gym, which means I'm cooked trying to solo Brock with a lone Mudkip against a Geodude with Sturdy, a Rock and Roller who always seems to survive a water gun, an Onix who dies, and a Dwebble with high damaging rock blasts. Third charms the try, as everyone definitely says. Jahim the Cream recommends I go for Quaxly as my starter, so I do as he says, because I don't want to deal with Mudkip's atrocious level up moveset. And now, we can see issue number 1. You can't rename anything. When I mean anything, I mean anything. You can't change your name so it's stuck as your Roblox username, and your Pokemon are also stuck with their names unless if you want their names to be blank. Luckily, I learned from my previous runs and I got an encounter before fighting the 3 level 5s with a little Blipbug who survives the infinite crits I deal upon Pokemon I try to catch. I then get a Pidgey from Route 1, putting me in high hopes to get the elusive Budew from my only off-stream attempt of this game. Sadly, it's a Spearow. I then catch a Fletchling who might have one of the worst typings for Galar Origins, seeing how the game has only the first 3 Kanto badges, Fletchling being weak to Brock, and then when it evolves it's weak to Misty, and then also weak to Surge, but at least Blipbug evolves at level 2 and gives me some sort of bulk. Suddenly my rival appears for the only time in the game, with a level 11 Pidgey who dies to 2 Aqua Jets and a level 12 Eevee who I finish off with the said Fletchling. I teach Cut to Dottler because that's one of the few good changes that Galar Origins has made to the game, because now Pokemon that are from Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9 can actually learn Cut. I'm gonna rapid fire through this gym fight because I can. Quaxly goes for Water Gun into Geodude to 1 HP because Sturdy. Rock Throw does 28% of my health, so I finish it off with an Aqua Jet. Rock and Roller comes out and survives a Water Gun to hit me with a Smackdown, so I also finish it off with an Aqua Jet. Onix comes out, does 20% to me with a Rock Tomb that lowers my speed, but it doesn't have Sturdy, so I kill it with a Water Gun. Dwebble is Brock's ace, and I know it can kill Quaxly at this range, so I sack Spearow because I don't like it. Fletchling comes out as my next sacrificial lamb, but it gets off 2 growls, nerfing Dwebble to the ground, and it survives a Rock Blast, so it deserves to live. So I send out Pidgey because there aren't any Mega Evolutions in this game. Pidgey comes out, Dwebble's so close to dying, but Pidgey isn't strong enough to finish it off. So I use Quaxly to finish it off with an Aqua Jet. We then get an evolution of Quaxly into Quaxwell, giving us a bit more power to our weak ass team. Our encounter on Route 3 is Pawmi, who will become one of the most goated Pokemon on our team for the rest of the playthrough, because when it evolves into Pawmot, it has the ability Volt Absorb. We get Cacnea on the desert route right before Mount Moon, which, might I add, looks amazing. That's one of the few things I actually like about Galar Origins, but apart from aesthetics, this game feels very incomplete and it should have at least been playtested before being released. After evolving Pormy into Pormo, Fletchling into Fletchinder and getting the whole team to level 20, I begin to fight the gym trainers because there are very few trainers in Galar Origins, especially between Route 3 and Route 4, not to mention the first gym trainer having a Seawolf, Surf and Ice Beam, a Golduck at level 20, and a Staryu who just exists. Ah, the Moist Gym. Now to say I was scared for this gym is a slight understatement, because this gym was so easy. I could have just spammed Spark with the newly evolved Pomo. Did I record them evolving? No, because there was no trainers, remember? But oh well, the gym leader might have had good moves, but all they did is die to Pomo, who charged itself up to 102% battery life. We go to Route 4, which for once has trainers, and we find a Pidgey. Finally, Pidgey. The dupe's clause means we can get a better encounter because of ye. Hi Zigzagoon. There's no HM needed to be used anymore. Sorry, little one, maybe you could be useful later on. Oh yeah, the game does have a battle coliseum with the move tutor and everything, but like, I never had enough money to buy one move from the move tutor. I make it to the Vermilion Gym after walking over the fence from the off-brand Nugget Bridge. Inside the gym, I kill my starter because I forgot to sack Fletchinder, and Quaxwell's water type wouldn't have helped much in the last gym fight anyways. Is it the last gym fight? Yeah, because there's no Erica. And here's footage of Cacnea dying, Dottler, Zigzagoon, and Fletchinder evolving. Also, whilst you watch Pormot sweep the electric gym with Dig, I want to talk about the gym puzzles in this game. Gym 1 had no gym puzzle, Gym 2 had the Galar water gym puzzle, Gym 3 they had the worst gym puzzle in all of Pokemon. At least they had the decency to where the bins didn't randomize if you get them wrong twice in a row. However, there are 4 of them. I did sack Talonflame to reset the Intimidate on Pormot, and because I kept it alive for so long, it graced me with its Flame Body ability, activating on Luxray. Don't worry, Talonflame, I will not remember this. 07 for Talonflames for being useful. Anyways, because there's content up in Lavender Town, I killed Snorts because of my reoccurring critical hits. I'm going to explode on that! Alongside a Beautifly, who also died to a crit. I speed along Route 5. Oh wait, that was Route 8 because on Route 9 I get Snubble with Intimidate. Anywho, the last battle in this train wreck of a game is against Giovanni. The lead Ghastly dies to a Spark. I dig into a close combat against the Cubone. I switch to Lanoon because I just use close combat, but then I realize something. Lanoon is useful. Yamask only has status moves and ghost moves, which I'm immune to because I can use Rest to deny Will-O-Wisp and Toxic. So I stole Yamask with Sand Attack because I got rid of Pin Missile. But then I remember I'm live streaming on twitch.tv Garbanchula 2050. Follow Nano, please. So I go into Snubble to weaken Yamask for it to be in range for Pormot to kill with a Spark, which lets me 2-shot shock it whilst it sets a curse upon me. Meaning I do sack Snubble to rid myself of a dreaded curse to kill with one final dig. Now, technically the level cap for Giovanni was 41, but level caps are for gym leaders and there's no next gym leader, so yeah. Also I call Cubone since the grass could be used in Lavender Town.